Work all up in that body. Work got me feeling so sloppy. You watch me putting in the work at the party. This work got me feeling so cocky. Yeah, he's oh so cocky. Foxy ladies.
Street famous.
Kay-Vee on the beat, no defeat. My flow elite. Y'all flow is weak. This goes out to all my greenheads. Yeah, feeling fly like a jet or a freaking eagle. Feeling high, man, I'm smoking with my solar people. She's so fine, when I hit she kill me. She's so lethal, made a movie Taken 5, then ran it back and made a sequel. They deceitful, telling y'all my baby Mary
West Tribe, new project coming out, throwing it back, day in the life, you know what I'm saying, supporting paper chasers all day, coming out of the IE, man, the store near you. I think one of the biggest things that inspired me, well, first of all, lyrically, was Eminem, Marshall Mathers, you know, just the technicality of it, but and then like really making the music and like bringing that heart back into the music. I feel like that's kind of being lost in today's hip hop, you know, I'm trying to bring that back. So that's really like my biggest inspiration, is to like bring that soul back into the music rather than just that vulgarity, you know what I mean? But yeah, I feel like that is my main inspiration, is bringing that back. I think the key determination factor of like what puts people to the top per se is it's more of the fans, you know what I mean? Like it's about if they're feeling the music, because I mean, hey, anyone can make music all day. If the people aren't feeling it, then you know what I mean, it's more than that, which brings it back to actual music instead of just that rap, you know what I mean? Like that music, that's what determines it, it's the people. To be the best. That's why he minded his business. I do this because I want to be that. I want when people hear Kay-Vee, I want them to be like, that is the sample. You know, so that as my goal, that is just as simple as that. I want to be the best. Yeah. Kay-Vee. I think one of the biggest things was that it's more than just one thing. Like there's the lyricism, which is a huge part of hip hop, you know, the technicality, and then it goes into the actual like just the passion that you can put into it, you know what I mean? Hip hop is one of those genres where you can mold different types of genres. There can be a reggae track, there can be anything you want, you know, blues, jazz, like that's what intrigued me about hip hop, is the fact that it's not just one genre per se. Like I can do so much with it, you know what I mean? I've always, you know, I started off just like every other kid, you know what I'm saying, in that session, you know, everyone's trying to spit freestyles and stuff. Every once in a while I'd get a cool line, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try writing something. And then, but when I really wanted to, when it hit me is, I wrote my first line, the first thing I ever wrote down. It said, you know I got the finest kush, you can call me Green Fever Monster, make that kitty wetter than a preteen at a Bieber concert. And after that line I was like, you know what, like, I might not be too bad at this, you know what I mean? Like, obviously it was like amateur, but like just that first line, I was like, I love the feeling of like the response I'm getting like from these lines, you know what I mean? And then it hit me like, I want this, like I want this more than anything, really. I think a lot about today's music, it's, personally I'm a hip hop head, so it's like, I like the fact that there was more, I don't want to say thought per se back in the 90s, but like it was like people took pride in it, you know what I mean? And what I like about today's music is the technology that's there, you know, how much they can do to the song. So like today I feel that there is great production, but people as individual artists, I feel like they can kind of bump it up a notch, which is what I'm here for, you know what I mean? I'm here for that competition. I'm here to put you in your place if you ain't ready for it. Honestly, for me, like, I see a lot of the hip hop and it's like, it's that stereotypical you know what I mean, vulgarity, you know, not too much, just a bunch of curse words, and like, my whole goal is to bring more than that, you know what I'm saying, to put you as a person, like, you shouldn't have to feel like you need to be this to be a part of hip-hop, you know what I mean, like, hip-hop is the people, it's about the people, so like, I really want to bring back the fact that you are an individual and you should take pride in that, you know what I mean, like, that's probably one of my biggest, like, things I want to get out of this, is to give you, as the fan, as the individual fan, give you your self-awareness. Honestly, like, kind of like along the lines of like bringing that individual me to hip hop, you know what I mean? Like, I want that to be my main separation. That and like the crazy lyricism, you know what I mean? Like, I take pride in that heavy, like, people like, whoa, like, that's what I want to separate me from them, is just the fact that they know that I'm passionate about this, like, they know that, like, this is what I want, and, like, I'm not gonna stop until I get it. I feel like the artists today should take pride in the fact that they are the role models, you know what I mean? Because, like, subconsciously, whether they know it or not, you know what I mean, sports and music, that's what, for the most part, that is what the youth, like, looks up to, you know what I mean? Those are their idols, so it's like, I'm all for the fact of being your individual self, but at the same time, it's like, great responsibility, like, you need to have that, you know what I mean? Like, with great talent, with great success comes that responsibility, so you need to realize the fact that you are the role model, like, whether you like it or not. So I feel like today it could be a little more about for the people rather than just that I want to look cool, so I'm gonna say this, you know what I mean? So I feel I really just grew up with these dudes, man. Like, I've known them forever, before we were even knew what we were gonna do with our lives, you know what I mean? Like, I really grew up with these kids, which is why it's so dope that it worked out like that, because, like, I take this music thing extremely serious, and, like, they take their clothing, like, ridiculously serious, and it's like music and clothing are hand in hand, you know what I mean? Like, you're gonna be up there and you're gonna be swagged out with your clothes, which is why it's perfect that it worked out like that, you know what I mean? But yeah, for the most part, like, I grew up with these guys, man. I've known them since we were yay high. Yeah, I mean, Truly's ugly ass. Now the homies Trent, you know what I'm saying, Free Phantom, Days all day, you know what I'm saying, we making crazy music, the whole PC team, you know what I'm saying, nothing but love. My brother Cody, Colorado, you know what I'm saying, just all the family, all my friends in the IE, Riverside, you know what I'm saying, West Coast, we here to take over, what's up? Alright. Now let me tell you right now, if you ain't never heard of me yet, just let me gain the respect by the amount of substantial success Kay-Vee will get with just a simple pad and a pen. All these rappers sadder than sin. I be sitting on Saturn with spins. In other words, I'm crossed out at a party, a little sloppy, but I'm still so down to go and pack that. Cause I'm never gonna be whacked. That's an exact fact. What y'all lack at, I found the most success with being able to go sporadic attack at. With abstract, initial judicial tax facts. I went to go take the tax back. Came back at 7 o'clock right on the dot to see I've been robbed by a slob in a leather backpack. Ran up like, hey Jack, will give me back my fucking fast track. And the credential essentials for Kay-Vee to make straight crack tracks. My Pro Tools, microphone, sound shield, computer, and fucking wax that was all up in the crib. Kay-Vee is going out on a limb, devouring 10s of 15s of 20 rappers. All these MCs mistreating the industry worse than 16 pubescent teens of the opposite sex, home alone for full sets of hours, and their parents coming home and thinking it's funny after. If you really think that you can compete with me, and really think that you and Kay-Vee are equally spitting out the same frequencies, and feel free to be the next man on my CD, but other than that, every MC in this industry, at least to me, some fucking dummy rappers. Need I say more? Hey, yo, about to hop in this done? Yeah. Hell yeah, for sure. PC team has been real. Until next time, Kay-Vee, West Tribe, we gone. Nothing right here. PC about to pull up on some king shit.
Let's come up, come up. Come up to me.